Welcome in our Murites. Welcome in. And getting everything set up. Doing some lots. I got some old school stuff that I was running the last stream. I'll just continue off of that unless y'all got some requests or anything like that. Y'all let me know. I'll definitely run. Some of the lots that I'll be doing. It's gonna be some I got some old school Detroit Tigers here. If anybody, there's Alan Trammell. If anybody is wanting me to run old or new, let me know. I started this one out at $2. You can get the whole lot for $2 on some old school Detroit Tigers. So just holler at me, or we can look at other stuff as well. So, like I said, I'll just be grabbing whatever, but I do take requests. So, just a heads up on that. There's several Alan Trammills in here. Oh, there's another one. That one's a pretty good one. That's a pretty cool one right there. So, Mark Leader, Dave Bergman. Got several of those Daves in here as well. That's a pretty good one. There's another Alan Trammell. Oh, this thing is loaded with some Allens in here, man. Some Eric Kings. It's pretty good. It's that same lot, guys. Just heads up. Everyone having a good morning, hopefully. We're on the back end of this terrible weather. So, but I'm in Texas, so it didn't really get that bad down here. It just got cold and wet. A little bit of ice. Pretty sure it got worse in other places. Oh, there's another nice Alan Trammell right there. Fred Lynn. Oh, there's an All-Star American League Alan Trammell. Ooh, that card looks blurry. That looks blurry in the card. That's not my focus or anything. That card is just jacked up. I'm pretty sure I got one that's the focus is in good. Oh, look, there's like two back-to-back Alan. Sparky Anderson, second base manager. Got two of those in there. Hey, hey. On some wake up music, bro. Trying to shake this sluggishness, you know? Ooh, that card is all cut messed up. You see that cut up there? The Daryl Evans Tigers card. Yeah, this card. Reach for the fences. It's a 1986 Topps Chewing Gum card. But yeah, talk about a miscut. And this is still that whole lot. This whole lot right here of nothing but old school Detroit Tigers, guys. So some old schools, definitely some Matt Noakes. That's a pretty cool one. Hey, thanks for the raid, Clive's Comics. Hit my bro up, Clive's Comics. Make sure to give him a follow. Thanks for the love. And that was that whole Detroit Tigers lot there. But y'all have any requests, just let me know. A little bit of everything today. I mostly dabble in MLB stuff, but I do have some basketball, I have some UFC, I have some wrestling, and some football. So Just let me know what you're looking for, and I'll give you a good deal on it. Right now, I'm just running some old school baseball lots. So got some old school Pirates lots like pull open here. This one here is an old school Pirates lot. Interesting. The $2 that is cool. Oh, there's a Roberto Clemente card in here too. That's pretty nice. It's on the tops, updated. Year that is. Some of this stuff I forget that's in these lots, man. This is from 2020. Okay, number retired in April 6th, 1973. That's a pretty cool card. Anything with Roberto, in my opinion, is the dude's a legend. Dude's a Puerto Rican legend. Rick Reed. Look, there's a turn back the clock Roberto Clemente card in here as well. That's pretty cool. Anything turn back the clock is pretty cool. Jose Lind on the Fleer. There's another Roberto. So this lot is kind of Mike Trout. I do have some Mike Trout. I got some Mike Trout. That was a pretty cool lot right there. I didn't know I had that many Roberto Clementes in there. I have a Mike Trout lot, if I'm not mistaken, in my shop. Uh, I don't know what I got it for in there. If you want to make an offer on it, I'd be able to do that as well. But I do have one in the shop. The shop is loaded. There's a Mike Trout lot in there, and there's quite a few cards. Here's some more of this Pirates lot here. R.J. Reynolds, Larry McWilliams, Rafael Belliard, El Petterplay. It's a pretty cool card right there. So that's just another lot of the old school Pirates here. Got more than one of those in there. Got some ideas in here. Okay, it's that same lot, guys. So still the $2 lot. It's a big lot, but definitely a good deal if anybody wants some Pirates love here. Another Jose Lynn. Good one. Guess that's a popular card there. Still the same lot, guys. So still same $2 lot. Jim Gott. That's a thick card there. It's a pretty cool card right there. A little auto relic. It's still that same lot if anybody's interested in it. That's a pretty cool little auto relic card right there. What do you have on John Cagliosi? So that was that whole lot right there for $2. No one interested. We're on to the next old school team here. Welcome in, guys. Shop is loaded. I'm running some old school cards here. If anybody's interested, got any requests, just holler at me. I will see what I got and I will run them. Right now, I'm pulling out the Cardinals old school lots here. See what we got in those. These lots are starting at $2. So if you see anything you like, you just holler at me. Again, this is the Cardinals lot. We got some old school Vince Coleman. These posts are pretty cool. But this one's 5 of 30. I like the way these look. Those are pretty neato. Satchel Paige in there. That's a pretty cool card. Joe McGrain. I like these cards. They move them back and forth. So who's this? Lou Brock. Got a Lou Brock in here as well. That's pretty sick. Got a Vince Coleman. Vince Coleman's a beast on the Fleer 90. Another Ozzie Smith later on in his years. Vince Coleman on the 89 Fleer. Jack Clark. Jack Clark's played for a couple teams, man. So I got a lot of cards of him just loaded in several spots. So hey, that Stan Musial, that's a pretty cool card right there. It's a really cool card right there. There's another Lou Brock. This is the same lot here, guys. That's a pretty sick card right there. This is what 1985 collection. I didn't even know that was in here, but that is pretty cool. And look at Rob Gibson and 1-2 Punch Steve Carlton. That's a pretty cool card. I didn't even know that was in there either. Ozzie Smith, Vince Coleman on the 87 Record Breakers. Ozzie Smith. So this little deck is loaded. It's got some old schools in here too. Harlan Clift. He played for St. Louis Browns. 1943 play ball. That's a pretty cool card right there. This is that same lot, guys. This is a pretty cool card. And there's another Jack Clark in there. So yeah, this has got a lot of Wally Moon. Some old school stuff in it. It's got several Ozzy, several Jack Clarks, and several Vince Colemans in here. So it's not too bad. That's a pretty nice little lot there for $2 if anybody's interested. Got a little bit of everything in it. So I got any Savage? Oh, I could check. Let me look through here. I'm just going through some lots right now. Let's see here. So if I were to see Oh, a lot of my. Oh, you know what? I do got a Blue Jay. Sorry. Like he played in '03. I don't think he'll be in my. I don't. I might not have any Savage. It won't be in my old school lots because my old school lots will have like '80s and '90s. I do have a Blue Jays lot loaded in my shop though. If you're you want to go in there and see if there's anything, you can always make a. You can always talk me down on the price. I'll let it go. Go grab out of this Blue Jays lot over here. Yeah, looking at my Blue Jays lot, I don't have any Savage, unfortunately. Let's look at his. So his debut was what, September 15th of 2025. He would be in some new stuff, right? He would be in like a Bowman or something. Definitely don't have any of his cards, unfortunately. If I do, I don't know about it. I'm gonna tell you that off the bat. I got so much stuff here. All right, here's some more of the old school Cardinals here. This is another lot. I'm letting go for $2. You can get all these cards for $2. It's got some old schools in here, and if you have any other teams you want to look at, let me know. Willie McGee, that's a good card on the Fleer. Homie was a beast back then. Terry Pendleton on the Cardinals, that's a pretty cool card. That's Tom Herr. These are cool tops cards right here, only for the fact that they got these little things on the back right here. These are pretty neat. I like them. I like them. I got several of them though. Collected those throughout the years. Who's that? Gary Gaetti. It's a pretty cool card. The Cardinals leaders. That's a pretty neat card. I like those leaders cards. Jose De Leon. See, we'll finish up this lot right here. Greg Matthews. That was that lot there. Let's see what else we have here. Got one more Cardinals lot here. Put this over with my rose stuff. I don't want that. It's a pretty cool card. Always finding cool stuff in my collections. Didn't even know they were there. That's the cool part about it. Here, this one here is a another old school Cardinals lot. This is my last Cardinals lot, and then we're on to the next. This got some Ozzie Smiths in here. Sean Lowe on the draft pick. That's a pretty cool card right there. Tim Jones on the 89 rookie. Got some minor league stuff in here. Lee Smith, Mike Perez, Brandon Barber on the rookie card. All right, and that does it for the Cardinals. Let me see what else we got over there. I think next up I got some old school Reds we can look at. Let's see here on the old school Reds. It's a Bip Roberts. That's a pretty cool card right there. Almost looks. Oh, it is a Stadium Club. I was gonna say that looks like a Stadium Club card. They've been running cards like that since back in the day, which is kind of cool. Oh, we got some minor league cards in here for the Reds as well, which is kind of cool. But yeah, definitely a neat card of Bip Roberts sliding in. What's today's date? January 26th. Oh, I guess that is mom and dad's anniversary. Well, happy anniversary to my mom and dad. There's another Reds lot here. These are thick cards right here. Scott Scudder. Hey, you got Chris Sabo on the 91 post series. That's a pretty cool card. 13 of 30. Neat card to have. Paul O'Neill. Mo Sanford. Tom Browning. Reggie Sanders is a pretty cool card. Oh, there's a Stadium Club of Reggie. That's a nice card to have. There's a Cincinnati's red upper deck of Reggie Sanders. So this is loaded with some Reggie Sanders inside it. So Reds fans that are fans of good old Reggie. Nice little lot right there. Got one more Reds lot we can run. We'll look at it. This one off the rip has got Tom Seaver in it, so that's a pretty cool card. And this is a 1979 Top Seaver card. Mint condition. This thing is sick, dude. Danny Jackson on the All-Star National League. It's, some Todds all up in here. Eric Davis on the MVP. That's pretty cool. Tom Brown. Barry Larkin. That's a pretty cool card. I didn't know that was in there. That's on that big Tops one I was talking about. Oh, there's two Barry Larkins in here. What the heck? Well, that's cool to have. Chris Sabo on the 91 Fleer. So this one's loaded. It's my thickest Reds lot, and it's loaded up pretty good. So Chris Sabo again for the $2, you can't beat that. Let alone, I'm pretty sure that Barry Larkin card is worth that there. There's another 88 Eric Davis Leaf in there. It's a pretty nice little lot here. Rob Dibble. So again, this is the same lot, guys. So this Reds lot going for $2. There's some pretty cool cards in here. There's a whole bunch of Chris Sabos in here. So if you're a Chris Sabo fan, this would be the lot to grab. There's a bunch of Barry Larkins in here too. So that top Barry Larkin, that thing was pretty cool. Oh, there's another Eric Davis on the 90. So I got him on the 88 and the 90 in here. So that's pretty neat. There's more than one in here too. So that's pretty cool. On these here are on the 94s. These 94s I ripped myself. About found a whole box at a Tony Fernandez. That's a nice card. At a store and ripped them. Ended up pulling some heat out of there, and those things are in mint condition. Look how mint they are. Pretty sexy. But yeah, that's that whole lot there of the Reds. If anybody's interested in that, let me know. Not onto the next, my next lot I have. I got some Cubs old school. Any Glavin aromatics? I do got some Glavin aromatics. Let me take a look here. You know, recently put some away. I do have a Maddox lot in my shop. I don't even know what it's going for, but I can run this lot right here. You know what? This is the Maddox lot I have. The Fleer 95 is sick. There's These are all Greg Maddox cards right here. Those are pretty sick. So I can run this definitely. I'll let this go for $2. This has been sitting in my lot for a while. So if you do want it. And then I got some Tom Glavins too. I got a whole bunch of Tom Glavins. So these are pretty. This one here, the Don Russ, those are pretty cool. Those are thick cards. But yeah, let me know if you're interested in that. Definitely we'll let that go for that price. If not, no worries. Again, it's in my shop. I don't know what it is, how much it is in the shop, but make me an offer, dude. I ran it for $2. I'll sell it for $2. So let me know. I definitely have it. And then I got some Tom Glavine in here somewhere. I got some Braves. I haven't even gotten to it. That's why. But I do have some. I know that I have some of them in there. So, but yeah, like I said, just shoot me an offer on that Greg Maddox if you want to make an offer. Totally up to you. I got an old school Chicago Cubs lot here as well. So that's a pretty prestige cool card right there. Greg Smith, Jay Stone, Scott Sanderson, and there might be some Greg Maddoxes here loaded in this. So I loaded these a while back. I don't know what's in here, but I know there's some old school stuff in here. So prospect Cubs card. Ernie Banks is in here, so I mean, it gets that old in here. So $2, you can't beat that. That's a pretty good little lot. Let's see what else I have in here. It's another lot starting at $2 that I'm letting go. It's also that's an Andre Dawson on 91 Donruss. That's pretty sick. Also $2 lot. Look, there's another Willie Banks, Sean Dustin on these 94s. There's another Andre Dawson in here. That's pretty sick on the 90. There's Salazar. Oh, this little thing's loaded with some Andre Dawson's. Still same lot for $2, guys. Sean Dustin, Les Lancaster, Luis Salazar. That's a pretty clean card. Those are those bigger, little thicker cards. Oh, All-Star National League, Andre Dawson. That's a pretty clean card. Got some 92s in here. George Bell, when he played for the Cubs. Nice. And there's another Andre Dawson card. So I had several Andre Dawsons in there, and this is pretty cool. I do have an Andre Dawson lot as well loaded in the shop if anybody's interested. Just go in there. Again, shop is loaded, make offers. Be more than happy to hook you up. That's some of my stuff that's been sitting in there for. If you make any kind of offer, I will more than likely honor it. So. See on to the next. That was my Cubs lot. Someone was asking for Braves, so I'm gonna run some old school Braves. Oh, see what we got in this lot here. $2 lot. Got some 94 mint condition Braves cards in here. Man, I can still feel the wax on these bad boys. That's Cisco Cabrera. Some 91 Fleers in here as well. There's Tom Glavine on the 90 Donruss. Definitely got some Tom Glavines in here. Someone was asking for some. There's Dave Justice on the Fleer 91 and Lonnie Smith. So we do have some of those. Let's see what else we have in this other Braves lot. Got more than one of those in there. Terry Foster, Rafael Ramirez, Greg Niddles, Claudel Washington, Chuck Tanner, the manager. Dave Palmer. It's that same lot, guys. Just FYI. Same lot going for $2. Just a little thick to hold all of them in my one hand. Brian Esselstine, little auto relic. That's a pretty cool card. Jim Acker, Del Murphy. Got more than one of those Jim Ackers in there. That's pretty cool. Alex Trevino. I like that throwback jersey right there. That's pretty. Gerald Perry. It's pretty cool. Pretty clean. Fred McGriff. Dude's a beast. It's that same lot, guys. Same Braves lot. So we're on the same Braves lot. Gerald Perry. I'll see Virgil. Bruce Benedict. All right, so that was that whole lot right there. $2 lot of the Atlanta Braves old school. On to the next. I think my next lot that I have is gonna be the Twins. Got some Twins old school going on. So let's take a look at that and see what we got. I don't. I just got rid of all my Pokemon. Yeah, so fresh out. Unfortunately, traded a whole bunch of Pokemon for some baseball. I have other sports though, other than baseball. If you're interested, I got football, basketball, UFC, and wrestling. So just if you're interested, but yeah, fresh out of the Pokemon. Hey, if you're still in here, my brother Clive's Comics, he sits on a lot of Pokemon. So if you're interested in that, holler at him. All right, got some old school Minnesota Twins. Let's run through this and see what we got here. $2 lots. These are on the 94. These are mint condition, by the way. So opened those like a couple years ago, and they've just been sitting in the Chuck No Block. That's a nice card. Been sitting in these lots that I built. So Mhm. What's that little $2 lot of the Twins? Let's see what else we have. A little thicker lot here, so our parts to go through. A little tight squeeze in there. It's more of the old school Twins here. Gary Gaetti. Got a couple of those on Fleers and on Donruss. That's a pretty cool Fleer card right there. It's kind of loose. It's that same lot of the Twins. Still running it for $2 lot. Paul Abbott on the prospects. That's a pretty cool card on the Fleer 92. Alex Cole, Scott Erickson. Wally Backman. Greg Gagne. Rick Aguilera. There's a nice little $2 lot of the old school Twins there. Don't know too many of those guys. Right, and this is another $2 lot of the Twins here. Kirby Puckett sitting in this one. That's a nice. Actually, there's more than one Kirby Puckett. Look, I got a Superstars Kirby in there. Oh wow, it's almost like a Kirby Puckett lot. Oh dang, didn't even know these were sitting in there. That's pretty cool. Another Paul Abbott prospects card. Frank Viola. Don Baylor. Oh, this one's kind of Gary Gaetti. This one's kind of loaded with some heat in it. So it's a pretty cool lot. Randy Bush, Greg Gagne, Oliva on the Allen and Genter. That's a pretty cool card. And Mr. Harmon Kilbrew. That alone is worth the $2 right there. That's a pretty cool card. Check no block, Randy Bush. So that's a pretty cool lot there. Of, some heat. All Kirby Puckets. Can't beat that. I have some other Twins lots here we can run through. On to the next. And this one I think is my last lot here. Take a look at it. Paul Molitor. It's got the little auto relic on it. That's pretty cool. We got Willie Banks, Gene Larkin, Chuck Knobloch, Denny Rockin' the prospects. That's actually a Fleer 94. That's a pretty clean card right there. That is a pretty clean card. I think these are some minor league. No, those are Minnesota Twins, and that's a minor league card right there for sure. So there's a Chuck Knobloch on the Fleer. That's pretty clean. All right, let's move on to the next lot I have here. That was the old school Twins there. Golly, straight drop to the big goose egg. Let's see what else we got. We got some Cleveland old schools. If anybody's interested in the old school Cleveland, as they called them back in the day, Mr. Cleveland Indians. $2 lots here, Mr. Jim Thome. Got several of him in here, so Kenny Lofton on the Donruss. That's actually pretty clean right there. And there's another Kenny Lofton as well. So we got Jim Thome and Kenny all loaded into this lot right here. So yeah, there's several of them. So that one's a pretty cool Kenny Lofton. Kenny Lofton, Topps AL rookie. Damn, this is like a Kenny Lofton lot. All Cleveland. Manny Ramirez. Ooh, on the Fleer 94. That's pretty clean. He's so young right there. I wonder what this card is worth. Don't know. What year was this rookie card? Was it 90s or 89? There's another Kenny Lofton in here. There's a bunch of Kenny Loftons in here, actually. That's a pretty cool Kenny Lofton card right there. Yeah, this is like a Kenny Lofton lot right here, bro. Albert Bell. But wonder what this wonder what that's going for. That is a pretty cool card. This is 93 Fleer. Fleer 94. It's pretty cool. Take a look at that card. Might be sitting on something I don't even know. It's crazy. It's another Cleveland Indians lot here. Got a whole bunch of Albert Bells. Bob Feller with the Cleveland Indians. That's a pretty cool card. Fleer Greats, they call it. Tris Speaker, the 3000. That's a pretty cool card. It's a Jim Thome once again. CC Sabathia. Sandy Alomar loaded into this too, so that's pretty cool. Bob Lemon, Larry Doby. Pretty nice little lot there. Julio Franco. I was just thinking about this guy not too long ago. So take a look at him. I wonder what that has to be like on the. It's like a 1968 card right there. That's crazy. John Farrell, Ron Washington, Billy Upshaw. It's a pretty cool little auto relic there. Lynn Barker. It's still at $2 lot, guys. Andre Thornton. Let's see here. I'm gonna run this lot and then I'm probably gonna hop off, guys. But I will probably be on either later today. Just hit me up. Again, everything's loaded in my shop. Give a follow and we'll go from there. Other than that, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, Joe Carter. That's a pretty cool card.